Hamlin and Busch.
Wow, what a move by Logano. He got under Kyle Busch.
And Priest is coming to help.
All right, and that's what he's going to need. He's got to back up to Priest. He's not going to be able to do it on his own. He's got to get that push from Priest. He's going to have to get on the brakes here, but he's got Kyle Busch in the outside lane.
Logano and Priest grew up together at the quarter midget tracks in Connecticut. And Logano looks low. Top lane gets filled. It's Kyle. Kyle Busch in the top lane. Logano on the bottom. McDowell, the second yellow car. Where will he go?
So interesting that McDowell decided to go with Kyle Busch, but here comes Eric Jones on the inside. Denny Hamlin.
Hamlin off turn number 4. No, side-by-side battle to the finish. This time, Denny Hamlin wins his second Daytona 500 and wins it for Coach Gibbs in Toyota.
In the 11 car.
Wow.
What a day for J.D. Gibbs, for Joe Gibbs, for that whole team.
Difference.
Which way will he go? Which way will he go? Is he
that time, that lap, Keselowski was faster. He goes back to the top in turn 2.
What? I love what Brad Keselowski did right there. He went to the bottom the lap before, went to the top this time. Truex really didn't know which lane to pick down in 1 and 2.
And that was the problem. He didn't know if he's going to go high or go low, and it took his line away.
There have been 4 last lap passes in Atlanta. Turn 4. For the final time, Brad Keselowski is going to win the Folds of Honor Quick Trip 500.
Nice job, guys.
By Credit One Bank. Now, Brad has a win here with a last lap pass.
Oh, big run here coming off of turn 2.
And he is. He's up high and got a nice run down the back straightaway. Not sure it's too little too late, but I think he's going to be right there at the back bumper.
3, and you're tracking to the bottom, 3 back on the line.
Keselowski to the bottom looking. Nose to tail off turn 4.
So close. Wow.
He was there.
Joey Logano scores his first win of the season in his championship defense.
Still full in the mid. Still there. Tight on you. Tight quarter. Tight quarter.
Wow. Man, you see the hands on Ryan Blaney fighting for this lead. The problem Ryan Blaney has, it's still about 15 laps to go.
Clear. Trying to cross you. Half off packing.
The white flag's waved. 1 lap to go. Sponsored by Credit One Bank. Truex has it down to 1.4. And here comes the Candyman. 52nd career Cup victory for Kyle Busch, Toyota, and Joe Gibbs Racing. 2.4 ahead of Joey Logano.
So you got the white flag. Now all you want to do is see clear sailing in front of you. No lap cars. Keep it out of the wall. Make sure nothing else goes wrong. No vibrations.
And you got a 2.5 second lead. Use it.
This might be the slowest lap that Kyle Busch runs all day.
It would be for me, I know that.
Quarter. Still in their very bottom.
Between 3 and 4 and headed for home. Kyle Busch in his Joe Gibbs Toyota is going to win his 53rd race in the Cup Series and hit his magic number 200 in Southern California.
To the race.
Coming to the white flag, 1 to go, sponsored by Credit One Bank. 3 car lengths the difference.
If he can close on him here off of turn 2, he can maybe get close enough to him. I don't know if he's quite close enough to him to get to his rear bumper.
Took a big wide entry into turn 1, drops right down to the curb and gets within a car length, but Keselowski powers off 4 and Brad Keselowski wins the STP 500. 2 in the top 6. 1 lap to go. White flag sponsored by Credit One Bank.
You said it, Daryl. He has a way of coming back.
I don't know how he does it, but they do it a lot.
A double penalty day and a checkered flag for Denny Hamlin. There's the white flag. 1 to go, sponsored by Credit One Bank. Logano a distant 3rd. Blaney and Hamlin fighting for 4th. Side by side. Menard, Boyer, Suarez. Kurt Busch. 54th career win for Kyle Busch. Kurt Busch 2nd.
There.
The white flag waves. 1 lap to go from Credit One Bank.
Man, what do you do if you're Truex? You want to hook that yellow line, but the 22's getting a big run off the top.
It's all going to
come. He's going to get there.
It's going to come down.
Don't give him the outside.
It's going to come down to it right here.
Oh, the Truex
Martin
moves
Truex makes that car wide. Short track win number 1 for Martin Truex and Joe Gibbs Toyota.
Is in the driver's seat.
Oh, Stenhouse.
No.
Stenhouse pounds the wall, but they took the white flag, sponsored by Credit One Bank, under green. Stenhouse.
No caution, is it?
Trying to get away. Yet. Here they come. Chase Elliott, Alex Bowman, Ryan Preece. Logano on the outside.
Oh,
and Byron's around. He crashes. Caution is out.
Heavy impact to the inside wall by the 42 of Larson.
Man.
Kyle Larson, Jeffrey Earnhardt with heavy damage, and William Byron.
Man.
On the last lap.
Well, that was really scary looking. That 42's floating through the air as he made it, impact to that inside wall.
Well, these 3 Chevy drivers did as ordered, worked together, and with the checkered flag, Chase Elliott. By Credit One Bank for Martin Truex in New Jersey.
Way high, still outside. Got plenty of room behind him to bring it back here, bud. Plenty of room behind him. Just bring it back to the checkered flag for me, brother.
9-second lead over Alex Bowman, who's going to have a career day. Martin on Monday. Martin Truex wins. Double file for second.
I think as long as these guys are side by side, I just don't think they can get a big enough run. Somebody's going to have
Boyer.
Oh,
Boyer almost drilled Eric Jones.
Yes, he did. I mean, he had Jones in his sights and let him go.
Now Jones with the run off the top.
Keselowski is loving this. When he looks in his mirror and those guys are side by side.
Yeah, they're side by side, side drafting. That's just opening up the door for the 2 car to do about whatever he wants. If they could get single file, maybe, but it's
too late, baby.
Not going to happen.
Brad Keselowski for Team Penske wins in Kansas. Bowman second for the 3rd race in a row. The white flag waves, 1 to go. Sponsored by Credit One Bank.
I didn't think they'd make it to the white flag, but some miraculous way they did.
Oh my gosh. I didn't think the 19 car, after he hit the wall in the beginning of the race, would win it, but he did all around and go somebody on the back. I don't know who that was.
11. Boy, heavy.
Heavy crash.
Big crash.
Most everybody gets through there. No caution. Checkered flag in the air. Martin Truex wins the Coca-Cola 600. The white flag waves over Kyle Busch. 1 lap to go. Sponsored by Credit One Bank.
1.9.
That's the gap to Keselowski.
Well, I mean, to me, these guys have put together a pretty flawless day. I mean, they lost some track position, but otherwise they have been flawless throughout this day.
I just think a lot of the experience that Kyle has in the trucks and in the Xfinity cars, and with this engine package where you got to stay in the throttle, that's the way those other vehicles are. I think it really pays off for him.
Last lap by, he was still the fastest car on the racetrack by 0.5 of a second over Brad Keselowski. Kyle Busch for Toyota and Joe Gibbs Racing wins the Pocono 400, his 55th career win, tying Rusty